This next poem is the result of a commission from the BBC a couple of years ago to write a response to Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal. And I was very intrigued by the notion of what issue in contemporary society I would try to skewer in the way that Jonathan Swift so skillfully skewers his own satirical subjects. But when I was coming to write the poem, there were a number of reports in the media around femicide and domestic violence and violence towards women in general. And I found myself following a few of these news stories, and some of them just seemed to fall away out of the public eye after a while. And I started to think about how in society, when we have an outpouring of grief in response to the murder of a woman, it is, of course, a really important thing for the community to grieve, but sometimes this kind of outpouring allows for an outlet which doesn't actually serve to change any of the systemic issues which have led to the violence in question. And so all of those thoughts came together to inform this poem, which is called A Plea for the Sanctification of the Ditches of Ireland. And there's a little epigraph from Patrick Kavanagh's Innocence, which reads, "Ashamed of what I love, I flung her from me and called her a ditch." In these difficult cases where the death site is unknown, where guesswork festoons each hedgerow, boghole, car boot, in caution tape for a mother sucked through the estuary's throat and into the sea, in these dark times when our men are driven by swallowed sorrows to make a butcher's block of the hearth, the best course of action is to sanctify the sites where these unfortunate women found their rest. If we worship them here, maybe their fractured ribs will knit like a Moses basket to shelter the heart. Contusions to the chest, legs, forearms will fade like darkness licked back into an inky horizon. Broken necks will kink into place with a click as neat as a car boot's closing. And mirrored in the meadow's satin dew will be a host of little virgins, mothers of the field, ditch, cistern. Each little breakneck, each strangled waif will be a May queen, a fly-tipped boring her altar, and her voice will pour like honey over the fields, sweet as blackbird song rippling the wooded glen. Oh, raise your hands in supplication, chant her name across the evening in a round. Mother ditch, prepare a bed for us among the nettle leaves. Oh, mother, dip your net for us amongst the choppy waves. Oh, mother ditch, we pine for you until the moon is full, and then we see your face appear in every bog pool.